Moves that back to Mitja Jokinen. And that long point shot taken there by Arttu Väliläinen was blocked in front. Moved back out by Oliver Green. His dad Morton played in 15 World Championships for the Danes and was the GM of the team that beat Canada last year. There's a quick chance in front, rebound, score of the IHL. But loose in the corner, picked up by Max Vestergaard. Plays in Sweden for Frölunda. Knocks that down, but it's played back out by Lucas Silad. Brought back in by Vestergaard. Centers and they score again! Tapped home by Oni Kelto. Kings have 7 who can return next year to the tournament in Edmonton on Red Deer as barreling is Nieminen. And the shot taken there by Daniel Nieminen. Turned away. Emil Jakobsen. That pass is broken up and loose in front. All alone, a great chance there for Matthias Väliläinen. He's turned away in tight by Vilda. Vilda has played just 5 games this year for Frederikshavn in Denmark's top league. Nieminen winds it back in. That pass knocked away. Here's Hemming with a shot. Vilda the save on that. He's knocked away from Ruohonen. And behind the goal is Atus Koivu. 19-year-old son of Saku Koivu feeds that back in front, knocked wide by Ruohonen. He plays at Harvard in the NCAA. And a loose puck kicked up by Vilda. Jakobsen. Move ahead to Run, moving in, a backhand shot. And knocked the stick out of the hands of Vifi Väisänen. Out to Joki. Chips at that, knocked down by Linda. Long shot, and a save made. Rebound. GM Bill Guerin, you just got the biggest steal of the draft.
Tom Brady-like reaction for the late round pick.
Good move there by Saralainen. Moves in, and that pass just missed Koivu. Ruohonen slides that back across to Nukari. Loose in front. Vilda makes the stop. Point blank. Qualification tournament. As Saralainen moves in, he's ridden off the puck by Jeppe Kramer. Saralainen centers it. That shot just ripped wide. Rebound. Koivu turned away by Vilda. Moved by Nieminen. Back down to the finish end. This is being shadowed there by Stromstad.
It's not a good penalty.
Hemming chips that in. We welcome those of you who are watching the Sweden game against Slovakia, which the Swedes won 3-2 late. Chance here for Emil Hemming. Shoots that wide. Here on the campus of the University of Minnesota. Finland got off to a very quick 2-0 lead, but the Danes have pulled it back within 1 here in the first period. The Finns here on the power play. Kivaharju for Hemming with a hard shot. Emil Hemming down the way and moved back out by Oliver Green. Swept back in by Jasper Kuta. Midway point of the opening period. 11-2. The shots on goal in favor of Finland, but a 2-1 lead. At the point, Boyes with a chance. Rebound, score! Oliver Suenzo taps it home. Back now by Arttu Väliläinen. Väliläinen rolls that wide. Back to pick it up is Scholden. Marcus Scholden has that knocked down. Kept alive by Vestergaard. Shot. Long point shot drifts wide from Jokinen. And picked up now by Nukari. Tuba. Dances in. Tuba still on it. Shoots from a sharp angle. Hit the side of the net. Moved back in by Stromstad. Brought up by Väliläinen. Arttu Väliläinen. Back across for Oni Kalto. That's Bundgaard. Plays it back in deep. Clevo. And that knocked away. Now Bundgaard at center ice has it stripped away by Vestergaard. Moving in. A backhand shot stopped by Vilda. Ruohonen. Feeds that back across for Väliläinen. And Väliläinen pivots back and has a look. The long shot got through, and Vilda makes the save.
A third-place finish.
Beat Swedes last year in the semifinals in overtime with a power play goal.
Which is the equivalent of a gold medal.
And the Danes need a much needed change, but here comes Finland again. Tuva winds back in and shoots to a sharp angle. That goes high and bounces back to center ice.
Maybe too many.
Yeah. 3M Arena at Mariucci. Long time hold of the Minnesota Golden Gophers of the NCAA. Valala gets a step there, and Amundsen trying to slide that back across. The puck trickles back, walks off the boards, and Tuva pivots back. Looks back to Kivaharju. Nukurin works it back in front. That shot is hacked wide. Finns have won 5 gold medals at the World Junior, and they have done it in spectacular style a number of times. Golden goals in 1998, 2014, 2016, and a late winner against the United States. Jesper Olsson back to pick that up. And Larson knocks it out. Race for it. In comes Oliver Green, but it's taken away by Kivaharju. He made his SM Liga debut as a 16-year-old for IFK Helsinki. In comes Kivaharju, centers it, and it's a quick shot for Koivu, scores on the feed from Kivaharju. His comeback in Montreal is still one that stands out. His return game after battling cancer is still one that gives anyone who recalls it chills. Taken down there was Heikki Ruohonen. Kuta. Boyus. Vanna. Lots of traffic in front, drops it back, and that shot is scooped high by... Drop back for Boyus. Takes the return pass back at the point. Across it goes to Vanna. Boyus takes it back across, and Kuta hammers that wide.
Somebody's got to hit the net here.
Vanna. Off the goal line, back to Boyus. Shot, rebound, score! Tapped home by Sarah. Right.
Because you look at when they play their 8 games in the under-20 league and they have 14 points.
Right.
They're clearly offensive players. Oh, look out.
And that was...
Percentage for Rimpinen.
Oliver Larson back at the point. Cross for Linda with a shot that was blocked by Nieminen. And here comes Vestarinen. Moving in short-handed. He's knocked off the puck by Marcus Jakobsen. Larson drops it back to Bundgaard. Swings that rink wide, but it skips off the stick of Anton Lind. Jesper Olsson. Scholdia. Plays it back across to Oliver Green. Now Olsson in, shoots. A good look there. The glove save. Maybe he finds Koivu. Atos Koivu. Moves it back for Nieminen. Now Nieminen winds in, holds and shoots, and Vilda.
He was setting up the wraparound. I think he might have had it.
Finns haven't named their full roster yet. And there was a chance back in front of backhand shot taken there by Bison, and good stuff there by Bill. Hemming back on it. Here's Valala. Pivoting back along the boards, being shadowed there.
Oh, shake and bake.
Olsson played back across, and a hard shot taken by Mitja Jokinen to the World Championship, finishing fourth. And usually goaltending is a big part of it. Freddie Anderson, of course, is the best known of the Danish goaltenders, but Sebastian Daum, a long-time fixture in their national program. And that's the key for smaller countries. Out of the corner, Leo Tuva. That's a sign of the goal. A chance back in front. They score. It's Roope Vestarinen on a sweet feed there. From today, the United States, the 2-time defending champions, will take on Germany at 5 o'clock local time. Then Canada against Czechia, the nightcap. In a series of... Drop back, and that pass misfired from Vestarinen. Tuva. Back at the point, Nieminen works it and shoots. He hammered that wide.
You're wasting chances when you don't put them on net.
Might not matter as much in a game like this, but...
You know, it's habits, details.
And now a chance for Bundgaard working and shoots. It trickled through. And Kivaharju pulled that off the line. Pettersson fires. And Rimpinen got a piece of that. Plays that back to center ice.
So in this game, he's doubled his season total of goals.
Right.
Ryan got 1 on the year.
Robinson, a shot that goes wide.
And even if you're not supposed to.
Picked back out by Clevo. That's Clevo. Moves that back along the bench. It's picked off by Saralainen. In comes Saralainen. Running back for Saralainen, and he couldn't quite connect there. He was brought back up by Marcus Jakobsen. 3-on-2 for Denmark. Jakobsen through the middle. That pass bounces back in front. The backhand shot put wide.
Shooter at all.
No.
Atos certainly looks like he is.
They were known as the Huey, Dewey, and Louie line for the Finns back then, or as they say in Finland, Tupu, Hupu, and Lupu. There's a long shot that's gloved by fairly so. If the gold medal game is single game, why should relegation be single game?
It should also involve incredible pressure and tension.
There's a shot whistled wide by Saralainen. Norway won promotion from Division 1A a couple of weeks ago.
Block.
That shot was blocked by Tristan Peterson off the stick of Petty Väisänen. So a one-game relegation playoff between the two last-place finishers. Now a penalty coming.
Returnees from last year's team are on this team. Let's see what Mr. Hudson can do on the back end again to follow up last year's tournament of brilliance.
Bundgaard pivots back in the corner. Bundgaard, who by the way has probably been Denmark's best player here this afternoon. Jakobsen feeds it back across to score! Anton Linda with the rocket.
I don't want to hear tired legs at day 2.
And Denmark plays the Czechs tomorrow night. Hemming works in. Hemming shoots short side. Miller knocks that away. He led all rookies in goal scoring last year in Finland's SM Liga. Now brought in by Kiviharju with a quick shot. Vilna made the stop on that first round. That's Emil Hemming. He went 29th overall to Dallas. Fit right into the Dallas/Helsinki system they got going there with so many great Finnish players with the Stars. That long shot. I like his approach better than yours, to be perfectly honest. But
you don't like me going down the bench, man. The refs stink tonight.
They're looking at you like
maybe it's you who
fired their coach on Christmas
mid-tournament.
On New Year's Eve, yeah, or New Year's Day they fired their coach.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Yeah. Here's your plane ticket home.
Shouldn't have lost to Denmark.
And off the goalpost, a good chance there. Hemming down to Vananen. Looks down to Savanto. Back at the point, played across by Väisänen, walking right in. A quick shot there for Valada. And Vilna made the stop on that. Väisänen works it and shoots. And Vilna. Mike Bogner's yeah.
Kitchener Ranger.
Yes.
Arizona Coyote. 89, very fast.
Eagle plays it back, and that shot is ramped up high. Rebound.
Our guy.
Plays in Herning. Good. Where the World Championships were co-hosted last year, along with Stockholm. Here's Koivu with the steal. Lays it ahead. And the lead pass by Saralainen moving in, put that wide. Czechs are holding one for an injured defenseman who might play later in the tournament. Kiviharju back across. He finds Nukuri. And that centering pass by Kiviharju goes on. Literally, they're in the other ring.
Building.
Where the Minnesota women's team plays. Right down to the goal mouth. And center there.
If the game ends like this, we'll be okay.
Yeah, they'd be all right. I mean, I think the 6 would be...
Well, they gave up 2 in 2 minutes to start the game.
Right.
So...
Here comes Koivu and shoots. Vilna makes the stop on that and hangs on.
That's our shit to keep guys accountable.
A long shot hammered wide by Nukuri.
It's not often in the NHL that guys go with the Mark Messier, get up in your face and mean it. He didn't do it often, but he did.
Back across, and Vilna comes across and makes the save on you. There's Hemming on it, pokes that back to Kiviharju. And that hard shot by Nieminen goes wide up the...
One of whom will miss the quarterfinals.
Canada and the United States have won the last 6 World Juniors between them. 3 each.
Canada and the U.S. have the exact same record.
Yeah. There's a backhand shot in tight. And Vilna turned that up.
The gold medal.
They wanted tougher competition in the pre-tournament. They played Canada twice. And they got a tough test from the Slovaks earlier today in that 3-2 win. Yoki moves it and shoots. And Bilda the same. Moves it back down to the Danish zone. Racing back is Amundsen to pick it up. Balala. Back across to Jokinen, long shot. And Kivaharju back with it. And 7 can return next year. Now Koivu, a long shot, knocked away by Vilda. We do expect to see Julius Miettinen in the Finnish lineup as the tournament progresses. 18 goals in 27 games for Everett in the Western League this year.
Pays for almost 100 points in the WHL.
Hard shot there by Nukuri.
You can dress 20 skaters, so
right.
You have a 13th forward or a 7th defenseman if you decide to go that route, so those guys don't get much run.
Now played back. Hemming with a point-blank shot and a good save. The shot goes high off the glass. Tuva plays it back down to Kuta. In for Nukuri, shoots, and Bilda steers that away.